Hello, this is Russell with East Valley Property Management coming back with our blog series. Today's topic, what we'd like to talk about is a pool. So a lot of times we have potential clients call us and wonder, is it worth having a pool at a rental property? Is it too much risk, too much liability? Does it increase the rent or not? And so when I'm faced with that question, again, it always goes back to you as a client or an investor, what your risk tolerance is. Because I do like pools. In fact, we have a lot of homes that have pools, and there's really nothing better when showing a property. It's the heat of the summer, it's 115 degrees out. We live in Arizona. Tenant's hot, they're sweaty, they're getting out of the car, they come into the home and they see that blue pool. And so I find that having a pool has a lot of advantages. One, it helps you to have less downtime. So when someone's looking at two different properties, one with a pool, one without, and it's hot, they're going with the one with the pool. So I find that properties with pools, they stay on the market less. So they turn around a lot faster. They also rent for more money. You can, a lot of times when I'm looking at market comparables, and I look at a home with a pool and one without, the one with the pool is generally going to rent for several $100s more. So you can rent it for a premium, less downtime, and so it stays rented longer. The flip side is there is an increased liability. We always recommend, sometimes we get a property with a pool that's been grandfathered in as far as pool barrier laws. And the general rule of thumb for me is that we like to see that all entry points to that pool area are self-closing, self-latching, self-locking, and that the opening mechanism is 5 feet or higher, so that you don't have a toddler accidentally opening a door and having access to the pool. So when you're in a rental business such as this, you have a pool, a lot of positive things, but you have to make sure you are up to speed with pool barrier laws. Even if it's grandfathered in, we still take the high road and say, you know what, let's put a fence around it. Let's make all the access points, the back door, the back sliding glass door to be self-closing, self-latching, side gate, same thing. Because the last thing you want is to have your pool in compliance with regulations and still have a child drown. I don't care who you are, that's a devastating thing, and with all the insurance and protection that you could have, that is a liability, and you can still be drug into a legal situation. So always make sure if the legal requirements are less than what you have, go the extra mile. And so those are the types of homes that we like. Also, I might often ask, who services it? I don't want to maintain the pool. If the tenant's going to enjoy it, they need to maintain it. And I often say, you know what, as a landlord, you want to control access to the pool, including who's servicing it, because if you get an unqualified individual servicing the pool, they can cause a lot of damage to the pool motor, the chemicals. If there's too much chemicals, that can eat away at some of the enamel in the concrete plaster of the pool. And so having the right person do that can save a lot of money in the long run, and someone that doesn't know what they're doing can cost you huge money. So with that, thanks for joining us. If you have a pool and you'd like to rent out, give us a call. Again, this is Russell with East Valley Property Management.